Blackstone Audio presents Bingo's Run, a novel by James A. Levine. This book is read by Peter Macon. For JJ. Chapter 1. Bingo Mwolo, the greatest runner in Kibera, Nairobi, and probably the world. Krazi Hari was the only person I didn't mind calling me midget, because he was crazy. As me and Slo-George walked along the east wall that surrounded the Kibera slum, I looked across the 300-yard mound of garbage, and there, as ever, was Krazi Hari, black as char, tall as heaven, hair wild as a riot. He sat on top of the mountain, his temple surrounded by flies, his disciples, and, as always, he read. It was sometimes a label from a can or a shred of newspaper, but whatever it was, Krazi Hari read it. "Hey, Krazi Hari," I shouted. "What the fuck is you reading, yeah?" Krazi Hari looked up. The swarm of flies that cloaked him stopped their buzzing for a short second. He looked at me and Slo-George and shouted, "Mijit, who's you calling crazy, ya? You don't even know your arse-wiping hand from your wanking one. And as for that half-brain fuckhead with you, he can hardly remember what leg goes in front of the next." With that, he burst out laughing, the way only the insane do. Krazi Hari was right about one thing. Slo-George did only have half a brain. "That crazy fucker," I said to Slo-George as we stepped across the trail of garbage that was Krazi Hari's home. I looked down at the mix of paper, plastic, medicine packets, old food, rubble, and black rotting filth. It felt warm on my bare feet. Scrawny dogs, women, and children sniffed over the gigantic dump, but there were no rats. They come out only at night. Me and Slo-George turned right through the break in the grey stone wall and entered Kibera proper. We walked down the red sand path, and Slo-George grunted at me. Grunts were his main way of talking. Slo-George, like everyone over the age of 6, was much taller than me. But what amazed me about Slo-George was that he was fat. In fact, Slo-George was the only fat man I knew. "Georgie," I would ask, "how the fuck did you get so fat?" Slo-George always answered with a grunt. I rarely saw Slo-George eat. Kibera is a place where a person gets cut for food. His fat, like his age, was a mystery. Some people said Slo-George was 16, others said he was 30. It did not matter, for however old his brain was, only half of it worked. It was filthy hot. We walked slowly down the east gate path that cut through the slum, a half-brain and a midget. In actual fact, I am a growth retard. Wanjiru, Wolf's general and chief debt collector, spotted us. He barked, "Midget, where the fuck you been? Wolf need ya." Wanjiru was called Dog, even to his face. This was because half his nose was gone. The rumor was that when he was a boy, a dog attacked him and bit off half his nose. No one ever asked him, because everyone was afraid of him. Dog loved violence.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?